Hey guys, what's up? Once again, thank you very much for clicking play and hanging with me again. Welcome back to another video. Well, to you guys, it's another video. For me, I recorded this on the same day. So yeah, if you're new here, please consider joining our online family and subscribing. This is a channel where I drop videos about growing, developing, and building ourselves for our goals, our dreams, and our ambitions. So feel free to subscribe and share this video with your friends. So that being said, let's go straight into today's video. Today, I want to talk about counting the cost of your ambitions, counting the cost of your dreams. What is it really going to cost for you to achieve the things that you want to achieve in life, right? You know, the law of equivalent exchange, to receive something of equal value must be given. If you know Alchemist, you know Alchemist. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. But yeah, so for something, to be achieved, something of equal value or greater value really must be given. And what's more valuable to us than our times? Most people, spend their entire life working hard in the corporate world to get to the top of the industry, and they do it, but not without sacrificing 70 to, 75 hours a week, just pounding away at whatever their career is until they get to the top. So, to become a master at anything, a ridiculous amount of time is invested. And, the same thing applies to you, to your goals. And for some people, if it's business, it's time and money. So time and resources. So a lot goes into achieving our goals, and a lot goes into just us really getting to the point where we want to go to in life. And so counting the cost of your goals is something that you might want to do at the start of the journey. It's something that you might want to revisit at a specific point in your journey, and keep on revisiting that every single time to ensure that the cost that you are paying for your goals matches up with what you want to pay for that goal. I want to give you guys a story. It's in the Bible, and it's about a lad called Jephthah. I'm not going to go into too much detail because the moral of the story speaks for itself. Jephthah is this amazing army commander. He's just great at motivating people to go to war. He's just great at inspiring people to just die for the cause and just fight. But also, he's great at speaking. Right? Is great at negotiating, is great at getting into people's minds and making them do things that he wants them to do. So one time Jephthah is facing a ridiculous army. This army is just a mazza, or a mazzoline, as the kids are saying it these days. Like, he has no chance of winning. He has no chance of defeating them. So Jephthah goes, do you know what? This is kind of difficult for us to achieve. He goes to God and he prays, and he says, God, please deliver these people into my hands, the Ammonites. I forgot what they were called for a second, but I remember just in time. The Ammonites, right? Deliver them into my hands. And if you deliver them into my hand and you grant me this victory, when I return home, I will sacrifice the very first thing that greets me, he says. And God just gives him tremendous power. Him and his men, the next morning, they're fighting. Man, in that field, it's like one man has become 10, man, empowered with the strength of 10. It's like Superman. Every single person is Superman on their army. And so they fight and they defeat everyone. He's being heralded as this massive guy, general. You are amazing. You've led us to another victory. There's no one like you, Jephthah. You're great. So this brother then goes goes home. You never guess what happens, right? As he gets home, the daughter blitz outside the house, running over to the dad. Oh my God, I'm so happy, Father, that you are here. You've won. We are free. We're no longer going to be slaves. The dad is just like, oh my God, what have you done? And I'll end it there because we know what happened. He ended up sacrificing his daughter because he had promised her to God. Right? The point is, make sure that the price that you are willing to pay, right, for your goals is the price that you are willing to pay. Count the cost for your goals. Do not find yourself in a position where you're having to sacrifice more than you can afford to. You see, most people in pursuit of their goals, in pursuit of their dreams, in pursuit of their ambition, they end up sacrificing family. You know, you spend all your time chasing money, you spend all your time chasing dreams, you spend all your time chasing to develop your business. You come back home, the child that you left who was 1 is now 18 and he doesn't even know you, or she doesn't even know you. A marriage that was filled with love and kindness is just a shadow of its former self. Make sure that what you're sacrificing for your goals is what you want to sacrifice. Yes, it's going to take time. Yes, it's going to take effort. Yes, it's going to take a hell of a lot of resources to get to where you're going, depending on where you're going. But make sure that the cost is one you want to pay, and it's one you can afford to pay. And it's not something that is going to pop up one day and surprise you. You wake up one morning and you've paid more than you were willing to pay. Because then at the end of the day, it's not worth it then, is it? Because we go through all these things and we do all these things. The reason why, I don't know about you guys, but the reason why I am pursuing my goals and my future is so that my family, my children and their children can live a life that is different from the one that I've led. But what is the point if I'm not there to be with them, to grow with them, to see them grow, to encourage them, to be there, to be at their recitals, to be at their, to be there when they learn to walk and talk and do all these things, to be there and give my wife the time that she needs. I'm not married, but I'm just saying, to give her the time that she needs to ensure that our marriage is healthy and happy. And then everything loses meaning. So do not let your ambition sacrifice for you. Make sure the sacrifice that you pay is the one that you can afford and is the one that you want to pay. Right, okay guys, thank you very much once again for sticking around all the way to the end, and I will see you again in the next video. We'll catch up very, very soon.